2022 has proven to be a year of growth, both financially and internally for the organization. We have supported more than 2,600 children this year through our various programs. We started the year off with our medical mission trip to Guatemala in March. We traveled from the U.S. with 24 volunteers into Guatemala City and partnered with a local organization called Libre Infancia, which helps educate children whose families live and work in the slums surrounding the city's garbage dump. Our medical volunteers that included doctors, nurses, and auxiliary staff created 7 screening stations to give the children a thorough medical examination. Many of the children were diagnosed with treatable skin conditions from chronic exposure to solid waste near their homes. Children identified with these and other conditions were sent to our makeshift pharmacy, where our pharmacists dispensed the recommended prescriptions. The children also received a dental screening and cleaning, as well as emergency and restorative treatment by our dental volunteers, which also included 4th-year dental students from the local university. This 3-day mission served more than 400 impoverished children that would not otherwise receive any dental or medical care. Our impact in this community will have lasting repercussions as children live their daily struggles without the added suffering a compromised health condition can bring. Our successful medical mission was quickly followed by our first annual Tea for a Cause fundraiser that was held at the iconic Biltmore Hotel in Miami. Over 200 guests attended this event, which raised over $100,000 to support our back-to-school program. Guests enjoyed a delicious lunch and a performance by the Miami City Ballet, as well as fashions by Neiman Marcus. This beautiful spring day also brought out the best in Miami fashion, with women wearing dresses and colorful hats. There was even a prize for best hat. Our summer back-to-school program supported over 500 children from Miami's Overtown community. This year, we partnered with Overtown Youth Center and Honeyshine to bring a health and wellness back-to-school fair to the children. The children were offered a medical and dental screening, haircuts for boys and hair braiding for girls, arts and crafts, and a backpack filled with school supplies. With over 40 AFH volunteers, we were able to bring joy and smiles to children and give them a lasting memory to cherish. Our 8th edition of Catwalk for Charity quickly followed. This year's event was once again hosted at the Ritz-Carlton Key Biscayne for 400 guests. This champagne brunch had runway fashions curated by Intermix and celebrity designer Angel Sanchez. Julio Iglesias Jr. sang ballads, and the show culminated with the Angels hitting the runway, Victoria's Secret style. We finished the year with a series of events that fall under our Joy of Giving program. Over 200 families from Miami's impoverished communities received all the ingredients to prepare a Thanksgiving meal. Food was distributed under raining conditions by our dedicated volunteers at Space Park in Miami. Shortly thereafter, a crew of 14 volunteers flew to the Dominican Republic to deliver new sneakers to 500 children and toys to nearly 1,000 children for the holidays. These children from the Bates of the DR live in deplorable conditions. Our presence brought joy and hope to these forgotten children. The following week, 6 excited volunteers showed up with 150 toys to participate in Broward County Down Syndrome Organization's holiday party once again. Kids were able to select one toy from the large selection we brought. The smile on these kids' faces reminded us that it is in the giving that we receive. Our last annual event supported 343 children from Toussaint Louverture Elementary. This was more than just a toy distribution, where kids enjoyed bounce houses, a petting zoo, arts and crafts, Candyland, and a photo booth in the backyard of their school. A musical chair contest left several winners with brand new bikes. This was the best day ever, the kids expressed, but it was our hearts that were filled to bring the real meaning of Christmas to these well-deserving children. We look forward to the coming year to continue impacting impoverished children around the world through health and education and reminding them that their lives matter. We look forward to your support in 2023.